making biscuits. I would have felt
Look,
much better.
dude, it's
about
like
this
10
morning
in the
if I had
morning.
known
I
was
could go
gonna be
for a
making
fucking
biscuits.
biscuit right now with some like,
Oh.
good white gravy.
No. Here we are.
It's
Here.
10 in the morning.
Honey.
On
Honey.
Sunday. Yeah, honey.
Honey on a
Yes.
biscuit.
Honey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, dear.
Yes.
No, my God.
Sweetie?
You walked right into that one,
It's like-
Pepper.
I'm trying to share
It's
delicious
like-
food tips, and this is what I get.
Your own hubris will be your own
Welcome to,
downfall.
You stepped right on it. Welcome to One Loose String, the only podcast in the entire world that is hosted by three cis white men.
3.
We are here to play some pirates with Dungeons and Dragons, and neither Dungeons nor Dragons in this one.
So it's just and.
It's just and. We're gonna play pirates and. So...
Fuck.
It's like 10 in the morning on a Sunday as we record this, and you all know we're good church-going folk, so we're just...
Praise Jesus.
We're worn out. We're worn out from the really good sermon that was told.
Yep.
And
Yeah, he talked
how,
about Job
the Eucharist.
11:23.
Job 11:23. What is Job 11:23, Jason?
I don't know.
I didn't hear that part. Oh no, you weren't listening. You're going to hell.
I mean,
Pepper?
look, we've established that.
Pepper.
What?
Pepper, what was your favorite part of the sermon?
Leaving.
All right, 11:20. Job 11:23 does not exist.
Oh, look at you. You picked the one number. I'm so proud of you.
I was close. It goes to 11:20.
Well, what's Job 11:20?
It goes until 11:20.
Yeah.
We've only got another hour
What's
or
our?
so.
Yeah, that's
So-
the motto for our episode. What is Job 11:20, Jason?
Hold on.
What is
Is
Job
it something
11:20?
hurtful? If it's something
But
hurtful,
the
it's
eyes
very
of the
bad.
wicked will
No,
fall.
it doesn't exist.
But the eyes of the wicked will fail, and escape will elude them. Their hope will become a dying gasp.
Cheery. You know what I always say. The Christian Bible is a very cheery place to go wandering through.
Should we introduce ourselves? We've been talking about the Bible for a second.
My name is Michael, and I'll be running this pirate and session.
I'm Jason, apparently the religious one of the group now.
I'm Pepper,
Sure.
who doesn't believe that in the slightest. The skeptic, if you will. I'm a healthy skeptic.
So, to give you guys a reminder of what's happening, because I'm sure everybody streams these and then watches the world-building videos on YouTube directly before the stream starts. So I know you're all caught up, but for those of you that don't have internet access at the moment, yes, Pepper, put it away, put it down. You guys wanted to go back to the forest of shifting gold, but you were told, that ain't happening. It's closed off.
That ain't it,
They
Chief.
put up police tape around that universe.
Wee woo.
All right, we gotta walk around the
We
fucking
will.
red tape. Come on, Irvin, we're gonna go do a crime.
We're gonna go do a crime. And you were given a choice between two sessions, and this session that you chose, a ship that transports planar stones from
rocks.
an isle across the ocean to a port where it can be teleported.
So, okay, wait.
It has
so
gone
hang on.
missing
This
in
is
the
the
ocean.
ship, and this is the isle.
That's the ship.
Okay, so it just goes across.
Is this where we're going? Are you really 13? That beard tricked me. Good job. Are you trying to get into the R-rated movie tonight? Is that what's
it's
happening?
something in the water. I don't know what.
Yes, Vincent, adult man.
something in
I'm
the water?
certain you are not 3 children stacked up together in a trench coat.
That'd be. You should take those children to the doctor if it's me.
Yeah. Yeah, really, though.
They have hormone issues.
They've got an...
Yep, alright.
So Pepper's going through puberty this episode. I want everyone to give him congratulations and tips on how to explore his body. Now, we are going to...
Oh boy.
Now, you are going to a place called the Isle of Fallen Lords, and you are gonna have to take a ship to go find the ship and bring it into port. Do I have any questions before we get started? Hi, I love the dragon.
It's great.
He's having a good day.
No.
Do you have any questions?
I don't
No?
think so. I mean, we're gonna go find a ship. Probably get scared along the way, because we know who's running this.
I gotta have some element of scare in there at some point.
Yeah.
I can't finish if I don't.
I'm gonna shoot some things. I know, you're at half-mast and you need this to finish.
Speaking of mass, we're gonna go to the ocean. So, what would you guys think you're bringing? What would you guys think to pack, specifically Pepper, who has to make this decision every single day of his life?
Fucking pickles. Let me look at my options.
Uh-huh.
Do you want the repeating shot thing, right, Finn?
Yeah, so I don't take the... Yeah, so I don't have to reload the crossbow.
Okay, alright. I choose that.
Reloading takes time, man. I don't want to reload. I just want to pew pew pew.
I understand. Do we want a bag of holding or an alchemy jug? What worked for us last time on the ocean? Was
I
an
don't know.
alchemy
I wasn't
jug.
there.
Oh, that was me. God, my brain. I think
What worked for you last time you were on the ocean?
I've been concussed a few too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened? I've almost died.
I'm gonna
It's
take
fine.
the alchemy jug. Sure. So the alchemy jug and the repeating shot. Yo ho ho. Let's go.
Is the alchemy jug going to be filled with rum?
It can be.
It can be.
I reserve the right
So
to
once you
fill
get
it
your
with
party jug going...
Yep.
Yeah. Once you get your party jug going, you guys are led down the corridor towards the portal room. Roll me perception, the two of you.
Oh god, I'm terrible at that.
I'm decent at that.
Well,
That's a 2.
That's a kinky 20.
fuck.
No. Are you really?
Well,
No.
you two are on...
No, Jason. Hang on, Michael. I don't give a fuck about the story. 1 second. No, Jason. No. That is not what we're calling it. No. No. No.
We don't want to call it a kinky 20?
No.
I don't like saying kinky 20 out
Yeah.
loud, actually. It doesn't feel good in my mouth.
Exactly.
Fine, dirty 20.
It doesn't... Yeah. Dirty 20 feels worse, but I'm going to go with it because it's cleaner.
We've been saying it longer,
It just...
but now
it's
that you've
only
put
in
kinky in the
relation
context,
to
it feels
kinky 20
worse.
does it feel worse. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's where we are at the moment. So, with your dirty 20...
Okay, Pepper angry.
Yeah, a little bit. So, with your dirty 20, you you look through the doors as you guys are passing down the corridors, and you catch a glimpse of the chieftain from the Forest of Shifting Gold, and she's suited up in silver armor, or well, they, I suppose, because you never quite figured out how genders work with that particular species. So they're suiting up in the silver armor that the CIE provides for you, and they're getting fitted. They've got a gauntlet on, and they're being fitted at the moment for a one of the circlets, but it doesn't quite go around the frills on their neck. So they're just kind of working that out as you're going. You make it to the portal room, and if I remember right, Greg is the one running this particular.
Greg is our handler, but this is his last mission before he goes on forced leave.
Administrative leave.
Yep.
Administrative leave, that's right. Because he went a little haywire for the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a teensy bit. So Greg is in the portal room and he's got on sunglasses. And I said he looks over you guys and goes, yeah. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's with the sunglasses?
Are you in retirement now?
Whew. I had a long night last night. Let's keep the volume down if we could.
Greg, where is there to get anything to drink on this place?
Oh, I didn't drink. It was a lot.
Irvin, there's a bar literally like
There is a bar.
What?
Yeah, we've got like a mess hall that we can go get drinks at. You've gone several times.
How's that concussion doing, bud?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Do you guys hear a
Well,
ringing?
No, are you?
I
you good?
hear. You're good? You sure you could go on this mission? Should we get you checked out before you go, or
No, I'm good. Greg, I'm good.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You just make sure he doesn't fall overboard or something stupid.
Irvin, do you know how to swim?
I come from a group of space monks. No.
Alright, so you're not touching water. We're just gonna put that out there now.
Touch grass, asshole.
Greg moves a few runes around on his control board, and
Shuffling.
the door in the center opens up into darkness as per usual. You guys going in?
Nope.
No. We spent the entire session
No?
dicking around in the CIE.
We're gonna stay here. This
Yep.
is our beach episode, but instead of going to the beach, we're gonna go on a slice of life adventure with Greg.
I want to see what Greg gets up to.
I feel like it's much darker than any of us have any reason to give him.
Yes, 100%.
I feel like Greg is just going to become our way of trying to one-up each other by being degenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing well so far.
Wait till I get a hold of him. Little
So-
bastard.
Joke's on you.
So
He's on
you guys-
administrative leave.
Yeah, that's right. He's getting paid for this.
Good for him. Good for him.
So, yeah, good for him. He's
Fucking
got
yeah,
a
he
great
gets
contract.
PTO?
So,
Fuck.
no, just administrative leave. No paid time off.
Oh.
Just administrative leave is paid for.
This isn't a
God
utopia.
help you if you have a child. So, we,
Moving along.
you step
Moving
through the
along.
portal.
Alright, into the portal. We're moving on. Go forward.
So you step through the portal.
Trauma that way.
And,
Keep going forward. Rainbow.
Yeah, rainbow.
Ooh, look, a bunny.
You step through the... You see a bunny. You see all sorts of beautiful and wonderful things that are stripped from your mind as soon as you step out of the portal, and suddenly you've shot from one side of the planiverse to the other, and you step foot out in a dank and dark alley. There is a lot of noise outside of this alley, and taking a look, you can see a bustling main street. You guys are kind of behind a toppled over carriage, and you can hear dozens and dozens of voices all trying to hawk different wares, or sell you a particular kind of fruit, or book you passage to your favorite island. All sorts of places all over trying to scream over one another.
Nice.
It is a stone floor, as well as stone buildings all around you. There doesn't appear to be anything made out of wood here, except for maybe the carriages. Most every building is completely made out of stone or brick.
Nice.
What are you guys gonna do? You've just popped out into this semi-bustling, maybe marketplace.
Well, we gotta get a ship.
Yeah, we gotta. Okay. Do we want to head for the docks or do we want to stop in at like a tavern and see if someone's got something to do here?
Let's do tavern.
All right. Yeah. Where's it? All
Or,
right. Wait, hold on.
or like a board. Is there like a
Yeah.
congregation?
Is there like if we go to a tavern, do we go for like a high end place or do we go for like the scum of the earth type stuff?
We're kind of broke, so
It's fair. We
How
don't know what
would
type
we
of money
broke?
this place
yeah.
uses.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, gold seems to be pretty universal.
Yeah.
Shiny
Well,
things.
try gold.
Everyone likes shiny things.
Everybody likes gold.
I can make them fake magic items that'll go away in a day.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
I
are
can
gonna look
summon
for a
dragon and
tavern.
make it do tricks.
We're gonna pimp out the dragon.
Fuck yeah! Why wouldn't I?
Why
You're
would you
terrible.
go for pimp out?
You're
I
a
was
terrible
assuming this
father.
was gonna be like. I was assuming this was gonna be like a monkey with a music box situation.
Yeah,
no,
Why
that's
are
not
you
demeaning.
pimping out the dragon?
That's not demeaning at all to the monkey.
No,
No,
I
Zed
don't think they're pimping out the monkey in that situation.
I think-
I'll
they're
put
pumping
it
out,
this way. I really hope they're not pimping out the monkey in that
they're
situation.
pimping out the monkey's adorableness, which is
Yeah.
not that much different. It's still its body.
I think it's legally very different. Actually,
Sure, one's
I
bestiality,
think
one's
legally
not.
speaking.
If you want to get caught up in the
Exactly.
technicality of it, sure.
Officer. If you want to get caught up on the technicalities, sure.
Oh, Jason, is this one that you don't like? Wow. Fucking hypocrite.
That one right over there, officer.
Right
That
over
guy.
there. That guy.
He's the one.
He's the one who's been fucking monkeys.
He's
Tim.
local man Alexander Pepper arrested today.
I said it was him. You son of a bitch. You betrayed me.
So, go ahead and
You're
roll
playing the wrong side
me.
of the law.
I'm on the wrong side of this.
No,
thing.
Pepper
So
is.
roll me 2 rolls for me. I want perception and investigation.
Pickles.
Right, perception
Perception
is a 10,
is a 5.
and then investigation is a natural 1 for a 5.
Is a 26.
Holy cow! Starting off strong. What was that?
A 26 for the investigation.
26.
I'm very
You
good at
can't
details.
see. Yeah, you can't see a goddamn thing, but you see that tavern as if it was made with neon lights. So you guys, it takes you a little bit to find a suitable place. You step out into the alleyway, and it is just movement and bustling and pushing and shoving. There's 2 obvious lanes, one that goes that way and one that goes that way. And if you step out, you kind of get pushed into the other lane and dragged for a little while. So, it's a lot to have to deal with.
Sweet.
But after a while, you're able to find the Blue Ring Inn. You go and you take a step in, and the whole Isle of Fallen Lords in the marketplace just kind of has the smell of fish. But
Delightful.
in here, it's a little less pungent, I'll say.
That's fishy.
No, it's not fishy. It's not fishy. You're right. Look at you. Look at you, Pepper. I'm so proud of you.
I don't try often, and that's the end of the sentence.
So, there's maybe 5 or 6 people in here, not including the bartender. What are you guys gonna do?
Anyone look like a sea captain-y type?
Lots of people look like they're from a ship, but none of them look like they're captains. But there are a
Captains don't
couple
hang out
people
in
that
this
appear
kind
to
of
be
dive.
like fishermen, so might
Okay.
have access to their own personal vessel.
Okay.
There's, I'll say, 2 out of the 5 look like fishermen specifically.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
to the bartender.
Okay.
To the bartender.
Yeah, ask him
The,
around, see if we could find someone who might be able to have a ship that we can use. They might know people come in and out of taverns all the time.
So the bartender is a minotaur. He's standing there, and he's got kind of a fishnet on from his eyebrows around the horns and to the back of his head. And by fishnet, I mean the netting of a fish, of a net, literally just a fishnet that's
Hell
been put
yeah.
over there to keep his hair down. And he looks over at the two of you, and he says, "So, what can I get you?"
We'll do a shot of whiskey for my friend. And I'll do whatever you got on tap.
2 shots of whiskey, gotcha. And he turns around and he starts.
What a delightful tap they have here.
He pours out the 2 shots and he sets them down. And he says, "Okay, there'll be a copper piece each."
I have a gold. Can you make change?
A full. What?
Hang
full-
on. No,
oh,
hang on. I have silver, I think. Yeah, I have 8 silver. I put 1 silver down.
As you pull out your silver, you realize you have 4 silver, Pepper.
I put 1 of the silver down. How much gold do I have?
Your gold hasn't been touched, but there's some missing silver. I assumed you kept them all in the same pocket, and someone just
Yeah.
kind of grabbed them.
Oh.
Grabbed a little handful. Jason, you want to check your gold?
Sure.
What's your money labeled at?
I am at 100 gold pieces.
You are actually at 80 gold pieces.
Jesus. I just stare at the bartender. And is there a pickpocket problem? Jesus, that's hard to say.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Well, you gotta be careful walking around out in these streets, Sometimes a kid will just walk up and take shit straight from your pocket. That's why I don't have pockets.
I just take my coin purse and I put it in my armor.
That'll help. Yep,
Yeah.
that'll be good.
Okay. Well,
Yep,
great.
yep.
Great. Good start.
I'm just gonna
So
cock
I'm
my
taking it,
crossbow.
you guys are... So I take it you guys are new to the Isle?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we just popped in a couple hours ago.
It feels like a joke, but I don't quite get it, so I'm going to ignore it.
I just stare
idea.
at Finn.
I'm just gonna pull him aside for a second. How the fuck else do you want me to explain it?
We got here. It doesn't matter.
Fair. Alright, yeah, that's fine.
So,
We need a ship.
what are you guys, what?
We need a ship.
We're
just
sent
Um,
we're sent by a company looking to
there's a shipwreck and
reclaim
we gotta
lost
get
value, lost
yeah.
cargo.
yeah. So we need a way to get out on the water.
Okay. So your company lost a ship, and they sent you guys to go find it.
Yep.
They want us to get the ship back to port by any means necessary.
But not this port. We gotta go to Bangkok.
Oh, jeez. Well,
But we figured this would be a more
See-
hospitable place to start.
roll me deception.
Am I lying if I don't know?
I guess not. Persuasion, then. How about
Also
that?
a -2. Doesn't matter.
Oh, right, neither of us have charisma.
16. I rolled an 18, -2. Pretty good.
He looks at you for a sec, but then he kind of shrugs and he says, well, Bongek's a long way. You're gonna have to find someone to take you across the Gleeman Sea. I could find someone to do that for you for, and he eyes you guys up 30 gold.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Choosers? Yeah?
Yeah?
All
I
right.
don't even feel like haggling with him, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm not exactly the best haggler we got here. We don't have Attic with us.
Yeah. So just 15 gold from each of us?
15 each.
Yep.
Boop.
I just put it on the table. All right, yeah.
I describe the so for the we're gonna have to get like 8 large boxes that are like that. Yeah, describe them to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
As hard as we're aware, they're gonna be heavy.
So it's gonna need to be a big
Well,
ship.
if you want me to lift anything, that's gonna be an extra.
No. We're just talking about
and
for
he
size
looks
of
over
the
and he
boat.
sizes you up. Okay. All right. Well,
You can stop trying to rip
Give
the
me,
newcomers off, please.
Yeah.
what? I would never.
Listen, I get how it works. I get it.
Who would ever try and rip someone off who
Anyone who works
who
in a
doesn't
tourist
know
town
where
ever.
they are or what things cost here?
Anyone who works in a tourist town ever. And a port is just a giant tourist town.
Maybe.
So
So,
I don't want any of
any-
your downtown Disney bullshit, alright?
The fuck's a Disney?
No, downtown Disney is up that way. You don't want to go to Disney. They'll stab you straight in the lungs.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking Christ! All right, avoid Disney.
Why
Got
the
it.
lung?
It's DIZ-NAY. It's Disney. So, he says, all right, give me an hour, and I'll have a sizable enough ship prepared for you. All right?
Cool.
All right. Since we
And,
gave you the silver, can we get 2 more shots of whiskey each?
Okay, and he turns around and he gets you 2 more shots of whiskey.
Cool.
Oh, I assume I didn't bring my laser rifle.
Probably not.
No, I'm going to assume the
Okay, let me just get rid of that from my inventory.
I'm gonna assume the laser rifle wasn't brought on.
No, it wasn't. I have psychic snake parts, though.
So you guys have an hour to kill here. What are you guys gonna spend it doing?
Do we do anything, or do we just, like...
Do you just want to chill at the bar?
You know, it feels like anytime we try to do something, something bad happens.
Yeah. We could go and hunt down. We could go and hunt down the person who stole from us. It's a big city, though. Probably can't find him that easily.
He said a kid, so I have a feeling that there's, like, just, like, a network of kids running around picking
Oh my
pockets.
God, it's like Charles Dickens stories.
Who?
cut to underneath the bar. We've got kids in suits with hats, all counting money with guns around them. Yeah.
One of them has the fucking laser rifle.
Oof. So as you guys are sitting and drinking, you roll me, let's see, I guess just perception to overhear like what other people are saying, right?
Yeah,
make
I'll
sense?
specifically ask
Yeah.
about if anyone's, like, sizing us up in a bad way.
That's an 8.
That's a 16.
So
I'm paranoid. Great.
so yeah, it's the people in the bar kind of sizing you guys up a little bit. Probably it looks
They've probably
like.
never seen, like, a
Um,
gif in a whatever the fuck. Walk into a bar.
yeah, you're probably a little odd
I'm a
to them.
very strange
Yeah.
looking elf to
But
most
then
people.
again,
True.
looking around, you see, of the 5 patrons here, only one of them is a human.
Oh.
Looking
Look at
around,
this
you see
biodiversity.
that there's a huge amount of diversity, especially in regards to smaller races. It looks like, you
Gnomes?
see a halfling and a gnome and a dwarf all sitting together at one table.
That's the start of a terrible
You
joke.
see, oh god, they all walked into the bar and the bartender refused to serve them just because they didn't want that joke being on his head. So,
It's fair.
but yeah, there's a great number of races out here, but they're all kind of glancing over at you, trying to understand, trying to just size you up, figure out where you're going, where you're from. And you overhear a couple of their conversations that some people have gone missing from their ships at night.
Fuck.
But roll me insight, both of you.
Bop, 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 bop.
19.
7.
So
At least we're trading off.
Jason seems to get the feeling that this is just normal local legend for this place.
I'm paranoid.
You on the other hand are pretty sure someone's going to kill you in your sleep. Yeah.
Finn, if it happens again, I swear to God.
What? Another concussion?
So, if I get one more concussion, I don't think my brain can handle it.
I'm just gonna gently, like, pat his head.
My ear starts to bleed.
Oh, okay. Alright. Nope. No touching. Got it. No touching. Yeah, we want to get that checked out when we get back. I think we have something for concussions.
What?
We'll talk about it later.
Huh?
I'm just I'm gonna turn back and look at People Watch for a minute. Just
Oh, do you
let
see that
Irvin-
bird? There's no bird.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna subtly cast thaumaturgy to make the sound of a bird, so it's like, yep, there's a bird there, buddy.
Oh my God.
So yeah, you guys stick around at the bar for about an hour.
Amuse ourselves.
You amuse yourselves with your simple amusements and your liqueur. And after about an hour and a half, the bartender he left about 15 minutes after you guys came in, and another Minotaur came up and started doing his job. And after about an hour and a half, he comes back, and he kind of motions for you guys to come behind the bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Irvin by the shoulders and like drag him with me to make sure he goes to the proper space.
I know where behind the bar is. Jesus.
Irvin, you saw a bird earlier. There was no bird.
What?
There was no bird.
I literally I heard the bird.
There was no bird.
But what was the... I grab another random patron. You heard a bird, right?
And he just starts trying to really quickly get away.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ.
You put the gnome down and he runs back to his table.
I didn't pick him up. I just tapped him on the shoulder. Fuck.
Oh, I thought he looked like you were grabbing him. Well,
Did you hear a bird?
So the bartender like takes you into the storage closet and he says, "So I've got your ship, but here's the thing.
Yeah?
It won't carry 8 boxes, but I've got you a ship. That's the important thing."
How many boxes can it carry?
Including you guys?
Yes.
Three?
That's
The
less
ship better
than
be-
half.
The ship better be willing to make multiple trips.
Well, you can take as many trips as you want on this thing. It's yours.
Did we just buy a boat?
Did we just
Well,
rent a boat?
You bought a boat from me. I won't give you a receipt, though.
Was it your boat to sell?
Can I have the title for the boat so that I can put it in my name later?
You see, captains are supposed to name their ships, and, I wouldn't want to take that joy away from you.
Oh no! I'll legally change the name and everything, but I do want proof of ownership, so that I don't get stopped in the middle of the water thinking I stole a boat. If you look at us, we're not exactly the most normal-looking people.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but I figured you each had your own very specific skin diseases.
Not wrong.
Yes, let's go with that.
So, here's the thing, guys. It's my friend's boat, but, he's been kind of a dick the last couple years, so this is kind of my way to one-up him, to give away his boat, and, laugh at him later. So, we good? We good? We good?
How big is the boat?
So, it'll fit you two pretty comfortably. If you want a guide, that's gonna be a little tight, but you'll get there.
Does it have a cargo hold?
No.
It has a deck where we can put 3 boxes on it.
It has a deck. It does have a deck.
So
That's important.
we're gonna put 3 boxes on the deck and just wing it. Is what I'm being told here.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Fuck.
All right. Let's do this, guys. And he
A guide?
rushes
A
out
guide?
of the bar.
No, a
Oh,
guide. Or at least
give me a
directions.
second. He runs back into the bar. And,
Finn, I kind
after
of
a
wished I
moment,
was concussed right now.
Wait, are you not concussed?
No, why?
You said before we left that you suffered several concussions.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. What are you on about?
All right. Yep. You good, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure.
Stop being weird.
Look. I'm just
fuck,
making
it's
sure
that
you
bird
don't
again.
get hurt. Irvin, there's no bird.
So, as you say that, the bartender comes bursting through the door again, and he tosses his apron off, and he goes, "All right, let's go!" And he rushes out the door.
It's you?
He's already gone.
Fuck.
I fear for our life, but I don't really think we have another option.
Good news is, I'm pretty sure we could handle him.
I mean, yeah. It'd be 3-on-1.
So,
Ah.
that's right.
I'm glad you have a prop, Jason.
It's great. I love having him.
So you guys make your way around the little workers' tunnels, or workers' hallways rather, in this tavern that stick you out back at the street, and you can see the Minotaur's horns above the crowd as he's kind of moving perpendicular to the crowd towards the docks.
Okay.
All
We
right.
follow.
Yeah, keep following. I mean, does he still have, like, the hairnet on? The fishnet?
Yeah, he's got the hairnet on.
Okay.
Gross.
So,
Of course he would. He wouldn't want to get hair on anything, Jason. I mean, come on.
He has a code.
I guess. All right, so just keep following him. Keep following him till we find the boat.
So, you guys follow him for about maybe 10 minutes. Can both of you roll me perception with advantage this time?
19.
Okay.
Yeah. Advantage. Natural 20.
So both of you notice two people trying to pickpocket you as you go through the crowd. They'll bump into you, and you'll just feel a hand slip into your pocket. But in Pepper's case, you've moved your coin purse, so they just kind of
Feel
put
me
their
up.
hand against your thigh for a second. Yeah.
I,
And then immediately, yank it away and quickly go back into the crowd.
I want to grab it if I can.
The hand?
Yeah.
Roll me a dexterity check.
It's a 21.
21. I rolled a 20, you bitch.
You bitch.
You little bitch. So, you grab the hand, and it is attached to a young adult, I'd say. He's not a child, for sure.
Oh, cool. Then I don't feel bad about what I'm about to do.
Oh, no. Okay.
I want to grab his hand, and I want to start to bend backward as my eyes glow with psionic energy. Fuck this kid. And I'm just going to say, be more careful. And I want to let it go, and I want to walk away.
Okay. Fuck! So, that's what
These
you hear as
fucking
you walk
kids
away.
with no goddamn respect. Fuck.
You make it to the docks with your Minotaur guide without being robbed. And when you get to the docks, you see that the ocean is this just perfect kind of turquoise green.
Ooh.
And there are hundreds of ships here. Literally hundreds, just going up and down the edge of this coastline, trying to find a place to dock. There are
so
merchants
many fucking
set up.
ships, and we got stuck with a fucking dinghy and dingbat. Are you kidding me?
I guess that's what we get for just asking the first person we met.
We should have just come to the docks.
I should have just come to the docks.
Roll me. You rolled a natural 20 on your perception. I'm gonna let that one roll. So, as the Minotaur is walking over to his boat, you can hear other people plying their trade, selling things. Markets have been set up at the sides of ships to literally sell out of the cargo hold. And there are other people who are also offering ships to rent or to buy. And as you get to the ship that the Minotaur has picked out, he turns around and proudly shows you a small boat with oars that could probably fit 5 people on it.
Oars? Fuck.
Oars, yes.
All right.
So, we're going on this thing or what, guys?
We're gonna have to go out to the middle of the ocean, man.
Can this handle
Hey,
that?
I got strong arms. What are you kidding me? Look at me, I'm a Minotaur. That's all we do, right? Move, just strength. Look at this. And he starts flexing in the middle, just on repeat.
Can I roll perception to see if he's actually strong?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 9.
Yeah, he's probably real strong. He's a Minotaur.
Okay.
That's what Minotaurs do. They do strength things.
All right. It feels a little racist to say this, but I guess you're strong because you're a Minotaur.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You said... I don't want to hear
That's
this
fine.
from you, man.
So, are you guys going on this little dinghy, or are you going to go try and find a different way out?
I've already paid. Could we request a refund?
For half.
I'm gonna have to keep a portion of it, but I will give you a mostly of the way refund.
Time is a bit on the essence for us, so we're gonna see if we can find something faster. No offense. We'll still bring you along as the guide.
Yeah.
Just not the boat.
We do need something that can haul all of the boxes at once.
So, for the 30
you
golds,
guys,
can we get, like, 20 back?
Oh, shit. I was gonna keep 5. Here you go, and he gives you 20 back, and he...
Alright, so we each get 10 gold.
Cool.
Yeah. So, he
Totally
says, alright,
fine
you
with that.
guys go find a boat. You guys go find a boat. I gotta do something really quick.
Alright, and I'm not gonna ask questions, I'm just gonna leave.
I'm gonna leave with him, but I'm gonna turn around and look at him. Is he crying?
He's pouring alcohol onto the boat.
Oh, he's gonna burn this motherfucker's boat. Holy shit. Wait, no, that's our backup plan. Don't burn. I just yell after him.
I'm just gonna walk up to him.
Don't burn the backup plan.
Don't burn the boat.
Whoa, whoa!
Don't burn the boat. We may need it. And also, it's just good to have a boat. Boats are fun. Alright? If you want to steal the boat, steal the boat. I'm not gonna stop you. And I'm just gonna leave.
And he looks down at his mostly empty bottle of liquor, and then back at the boat, and then back at the liquor, and he sighs, and he walks, and he follows you guys. You can keep track of him because his horns are above the crowd and covered in a fishing net.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you guys are able to find 4 different people that are selling, or rather renting a boat for travel.
Yeah.
You find a couple more, but they specifically are asking where you guys are going and if it's on a list. That's more of like a vacation agency than a travel agency, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're able to find 4 suitable locations.
Would they all hold
They all
all
seem
8
pretty
boxes?
much the same. Yeah. They all seem pretty much the same, so what I'm going to have you do is each of you is going to roll me a d4. And tell me what you get.
I got a 4.
I got a 1.
Okay. So, I want each of you to convince the other why you should go to this particular boating place and not the other one.
Are you gonna give us any details about the boats we picked?
No! No, this is a good boat because...
Alright, look, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but this boat has a buffet on it. Free food for the entire ride.
Uh-huh.
Look, we can just relax until we get to the area, and then we can eat completely while we're there.
What about anything in our lives makes you think we're gonna get to relax? Ever.
I can dream, can't I?
You know, if you want to waste your time dreaming, that's not my fault.
Look. There's a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
We get our own private cabins.
Mm-hmm.
And the guide, he gets to just come on free of charge. He's our +1.
What is this, a wedding?
I don't know. I didn't ask, but they're heading in the direction. And they're just like, yeah, we'll make a stop here if you pay us enough. It's really be fine.
Counter argument: this boat seems like actual professionals. They seem like legit merchants and sailors, not a bunch of bumfucks with a buffet. Also, the captain is kind of hot.
Counterpoint, fuck your idea. Oh, the captain's hot.
The captain's kind of hot.
Ooh.
That's 2.
Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Okay.
And 3, well, I don't know. They're feminine presenting. Who knows? And 3, the ship is blue.
Oh shit, blue things go faster.
In water? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using orc logic here. Blue means fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough, it is an orc who's the captain.
Oh.
It's a female orc. Yeah.
All right.
So, do we want a buffet or do we want professionalism?
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go back and talk to my boat. Can I get a to-go box?
Fucking.
Well, of course you can get a to-go box, but that will cost you twice as much as a normal box.
All right. Yep. All right. And I'm gonna turn around and leave. We're going with the professionals. They won't let me take a to-go box.
Your standards astound me.
Look, man, I want to be comfortable.
Okay.
I have been comfortable in so long.
We're
We live
comfortable
with a man made of rocks.
That's true.
There's dust everywhere.
It's true. It's true. I found a pebble in my shoe.
I don't want to know what he's doing to get so dusty.
Just existing.
So,
Yeah, that's how he sweats, is dust.
oh no. Oh no, I just kind of pictured it as like a cave wall. Just kind of coming out of weird holes and dripping down his face.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you guys come up on the merchant ship. It's not a huge vessel, but it does have a cargo hold. It's got about maybe 10 people working it. And it does have an orcish captain. She stands on the I didn't learn any I didn't learn any ship words.
On the gangplank?
The bow? The bow's the front,
Yes.
right?
Sure.
Yes.
God, I should have done this. So,
Do you think I did any research?
she's
for my
standing on the
pirate
front
episode?
part of the ship.
Glossary of
So-
nautical terms. Please stand by.
I'm Googling it. So, she's standing on the bow of the ship, the front of the ship, and watching as you guys load on. It is a mostly it's about a half orc crew. The rest of them are a hodgepodge of other races.
Can they fit all 8
It
boxes?
is named. Yeah, you'll be able to fit all 8 boxes. You're
Okay.
shown down to the cargo hold, which is kept locked at all times, and only the captain and first mate have keys.
Cool. See, look at this professionalism.
Yeah, you're right.
Isn't it nice
The
dealing
Minotaur's
with
looking
competent
around, being
people?
like, "This would be a lot more fun if we had oars. I just think, rowing ourselves there would be a challenge." And
I'm gonna go up to the captain. Is there a place where our guide can just row the boat? Like he likes oars. He wants to row. So can you just give him a little seat where he can just put something in the water and rotate it?
The captain looks down at you and
Metaphysically
just
and
stares
literally.
at you for a very long moment.
I just drag him
before
away.
she says,
I know. I have a skin condition. It's fine. Don't worry. It's okay. It's not contagious.
She turns and talks to the first mate for a minute, and then they both turn around to look at some maps of where they're going to be heading.
How much does this cost
This
us?
ship is called the Shattering Ram. That's what it's called. The Shattering Ram.
Oh,
It's got a
boy.
goat head on the front of the ship, the figurehead on the ship.
It's a ram?
And yeah, it is a big ram head.
Cool.
I didn't think we were gonna have an orc ship. I don't know. So you guys it takes a couple hours before you guys set sail. Getting a ship just started on its way can take a little while. And you guys are each shown to your cabin. The two of you are rooming in one room, and the Minotaur is rooming in the room next door.
Cool.
And every once in a while, he shouts through the wall something cool that he's found on the ship, like a book or a bone, that sort of thing.
It's like we're working with Brogdeer.
Brogdeer's a good sparring partner.
I
Although
don't-
he will leave you with a broken bone.
I've never fought with him because I'm not an idiot.
It's understandable.
You know, that's a fair point.
He'll break me.
That's a very fair point.
He'll break me like Draco. No thanks.
So, what are you guys doing while you're on this voyage?
Trying to stay out of everyone's way.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to be as, like,
Safe
low-key
and
as possible.
sound.
Yeah, seriously. Just, like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm staying in our room, like, except to get,
Yeah.
air and food and stuff. I don't want to be a fucking problem.
Well, no, why would you? That makes perfect sense. So yeah, you guys are fed and well rested. You go through, the sun starts to set over the southern horizon. I've made that canon, so now I've got to think about that and remember it. It's on the southern horizon is where the sun sets.
Okay.
You guys, it's a beautiful night. It's the smell of seawater wafts in through the open window. It is quiet, and the only sound really is the sounds of boots on the deck above you guys. And it's a rather uneventful first day. For the second day, I would like
Oh, no.
each of you to roll just a straight d20,
No.
and whoever gets the highest number gets to roll a d12.
Well, I rolled
So,
a natural
Jason,
20.
what did you get?
I rolled a 7.
So,
So,
let me
Pepper,
pull out a
can you
D12.
roll me a d12 for me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 3.
3. Awesome.
Table of encounters. Table of encounters.
Uh-oh.
So, you guys are on this ship for close to a day and a half before anything really happens. Sailing is pretty boring, pretty slow. Not your usual adventure.
Thank God.
Well, then again, we walked through a desert for several days.
That's
So
true.
maybe
would-
our adventures are pretty
did,
slow
Moses.
and pretty boring.
Yeah.
So, at about noon time, the next day, you hear someone from the crow's nest calling out that there's movement to whichever way is right. I think that's starboard.
Yes.
No.
No, I think that's
Yes?
port.
Is it port? I feel like it's starboard. I don't fucking know.
It's
Whatever.
to the right of you guys. Stage right, everybody.
Port is left, starboard is right.
Okay, cool.
Okay, look at me. I knew it. So, there's movement to the starboard side. What are you guys going to do?
Peek my head over.
Is there like is there a window on like the lower deck that I can poke my head out of?
I said you had a window in your room, so sure. Yeah.
All right.
You could.
I'm gonna like put my crossbow up there like a sniper rifle, and just aim it at whatever I feel like is moving in the water.
So as you look out the window and over the side of the deck, you see a shape in the water, a dark shape. It's a ship, or not a ship. It's a fish. Different things, those two. It's a
Generally
fish
speaking,
that
yeah.
is thick and long, but it has an incredibly long tail that kind of slithers behind it. The tail is about the length of the entire rest of its body put together. You could kind of imagine it as if a shark was given, if a shark was given, like, a lion's tail is almost what it looks like from the silhouette.
Gross. I love it.
And there appears to be a school of them, maybe 4 or 5. It's hard to tell as they get deeper into the water and then going back up. It's hard to tell which one is which. What are you guys gonna do?
I just look at the captain. Are these things aggressive, or are they just like fish?
Oh, they can be... that's not a good voice for that, Captain. I haven't had her talk yet. Well, it depends. Are there any people on board the ship?
Define people.
I look at her, I just point at her, and I point at me.
Then yeah, they're gonna be a little aggressive.
Ah.
Alright.
Hey,
Are
Finn.
they strictly water-based, or can they move around on land a little bit?
They can't move around once they're on land, but they're certainly not strictly... they'll jump. They'll jump.
Jumpers. Cool.
Alright.
Alright, you ready, Finn?
Yeah, real quick. If I were to spawn, let's say, the size of like a medium dog dragon onto the ship, would people freak out?
It would be friendly.
It's friendly. It's like I don't want to say a pet, but he's a personal friend of mine. Him and I can communicate and talk. It's fun. He lives in a little pocket dimension.
Magic.
I'm never taking on stowaways again. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright. And I'm just gonna snap my fingers and just in a ball of fire, suddenly Zen appears on the
Jesus!
deck next to me.
We're on a wooden ship, man!
Look,
Jesus!
Look, I'm sorry. It's literally the only way he appears.
I've seen it. It's true.
Get him like a doorbell or something. Like, seriously.
I can
something.
make him a doorbell. I can make him a magical doorbell.
And you haven't thought to do that this entire time? And as
We're bickering.
you guys are talking about this...
Zen's gonna go up to the captain and, like, rub his head on her leg. Like a cat.
I don't like this. And
It's friendly. He's trying to make friends with you.
as your dragon is making friends, you hear a splash from the starboard side, and looking out, you can see this huge creature jump over the side of the ship. It is orange and red, striped down the side. It has 6 fins, 3 on either side and another going back. And that long tail that I mentioned actually has kind of a bulbous end on the end of it. The tuft on the lion's tail that I mentioned. And that bulbous end... Both of you roll me perception real quick.
No.
We've been doing real well with the perception this game.
I rolled
I have
3.
not. 13.
13 and a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a mace on the back of that thing. You got no idea.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
But as it's going over the side of the ship, it reaches down, and I'm going to roll real quick. Oh, that didn't make it. So, as it is going over the ship, it kind of twirls in the air and grabs a person by their shoulder and just yanks them into this flip as it goes over the other side of the ship, screaming as it hits the water. So this thing literally jumped into the air, did a little spin, grabbed a person, and then went over the other side of the ship. Like Free Willy, if Free Willy had real teeth.
And murder in his heart.
And murder in his heart, which we all know Free Willy did.
Yeah. Alright, do you think we could take it, Irvin?
I guess. Hey, you know what, actually? hang on. I'm gonna pull out my alchemy jug. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna say into it, chum, and I'm gonna throw it over the side. I'm gonna give them.
Which
I'm gonna
side are you
give them
throwing it over?
the one that they're starting on. So I guess the starboard.
So the starboard.
I'm
Okay.
gonna feed them and see if they'll just fuck off.
Huh. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll some d20s and see who falls for your little ruse.
You know, I think this is one of my
Well,
more creative
fuck me
ideas.
sideways.
Do they all fall for it? They all fall for it.
3 of the 5 have fallen for it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Sorry, Michael.
So you dump this. No, it's fine. Who needs to run encounters anyway? So, you toss this chum over. What does your alchemy jug look like, by the way?
It is basically just like a giant clay beaker with like runes
A
inscribed.
clay beaker?
With the runes inscribed on the sides at the top.
So everyone watches as you take this clay beaker, you kind of talk into it, and all of a sudden you just toss off like more than you should of chum, and it just pours off into the water. 3 of these sharks immediately go into a feeding frenzy and start tearing at the hunks of meat that you've put into the water. But 2 of them swim away from the chum and follow the ship as you guys keep going down.
Okay.
I'm gonna have us roll initiative just for the sake of figuring out when people are doing things. So go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Cool. I got a 6. See you in a while.
12.
Okay. So, the first thing that happens are the sharks. One of them goes down deep and disappears while the other one gets closer to the side of the ship. So he's maybe 5 feet away from the side of the ship at this point. And you hear a shout from the other side of the vessel that the other shark has materialized on the other side. So now you have one shark on one side and another shark on the other, both swimming very close to the bow. That is what they're going to do. So Jason, what are you gonna do?
Does it look like I can hit the sharks with my crossbow from here?
Theoretically, you could.
Are they high enough in the surface that the water resistance wouldn't cause an issue?
You'd have to time it well, but you could try and do it.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit one with my the one that is on the port side with my crossbow.
What would you roll to keep a steady hand? Would that be dexterity?
Maybe sleight of hand. I don't know if you want to do a skill or do you want to do just straight dex.
You know what? Let's forget that idea for right now. Let's roll a 2 hit. Let's do that.
Okay. 24.
24, you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Level 4, you say.
15 plus 9.
Jesus.
Archery
Okay,
plus
yeah.
1. High ass dex.
So you take a deep breath as you focus your little sight on this creature, and you aim a few feet ahead of it. And as you fire the crossbow bolt, it shoots through the air, zips through the water, and stabs into this shark. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Alright, I'm going to mark this one as a favored foe.
Okay, this particular shark?
Yeah. And
Okay.
he's going to take... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Hold on, I gotta do math. 17 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. So the shark on the right-hand side has taken 17 points of damage.
Yep. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of shout back to the crew. Do we need something to keep track of these things?
What? What do you mean keep track of them?
In case they dive below the water, do we want to be able to know where they are?
Yes?
All
That
right.
sounds like a wonderful idea.
Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one I just hit. So for the next
I
hour,
love that hunter's mark.
or until it
You-
dies, I know where it is, or I have advantage on
You-
checks to see where it is.
You love that fucking hunter's mark.
It's such a good spell.
So, okay, you've cast Hunter's Mark on this particular shark, so you're able to see where it's gonna go. Next up, Pepper, and then it's back to the sharks.
That worked out well for him. I'm gonna try to shoot it with a crossbow.
Same one?
All right, Irvin, you're gonna want to take a deep breath.
Okay.
Steady your breathing,
Okay.
and just point and shoot.
Okay. That's a natural 1.
Oh my god.
I have
You're
never
fucking
fired
with
this
me,
thing.
right?
I've never fired this thing in combat before. I try once, and I break it.
So, here's what happens. You take aim on this shark. You
Finn, I
take
got
his
this. Finn, I got
advice.
this.
You take
I lead a
take a
couple
deep
feet
breath.
forward, as he did. I take a
and
deep breath.
the shark kind of juts to the side suddenly and hits the boat. And even though the shark is a teeny tiny, just a fraction of this boat's size, the boat jerks to the side as it gets hit. And you are going to basically, you had it trained perfectly over the edge, and when the boat jerks, you pull the trigger, and it shoots directly into the railing, and it jams up your crossbow because it gets stuck halfway. So you can take an action to fix that crossbow.
Cool.
All right,
Anything
better luck
else
next
you'd
time,
like
buddy.
to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna give up on that for a while.
Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
While you guys are doing this, the merchants are rushing around, trying to figure this problem out. Some of them have gotten a fishing net, and they toss it over the left-hand side of the ship, while others are rushing downstairs to get to the small armory that they have on deck. As this is happening, the sharks are going to take their turn, and looking over the edge as you steady your feet after that hit, you see the shark suddenly jerk upwards and jump out of the water. I need both of you to roll me dexterity saving throws.
Uh-oh.
25.
11.
Okay?
Oh God.
So, Pepper.
Hi.
This shark is
Uh-huh.
going to jump out of the water
Mhm.
and real quick gonna roll to hit ya.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 24. So that hits. We're gonna take just a little bit of damage real quick. Just a teensy bit.
You know what,
Teensy bit.
Jason? That's actually outside the range of even my shield spell. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me. You're gonna take 20 points of piercing damage. What's your HP at now, right this second, bud? Real quick.
I'm at 12.
Fuck. So you're gonna take 20 points of piercing damage, and you are, yeah.
Is it gonna try to flip me over the edge?
And you are suddenly jerked off of the deck, and I am going to give Jason a you see this happen. How would you want to save him?
Bye. Bye-bye.
So he's literally, like, grabbed by what? Like, the chest or by, like, the shirt collar and being flipped off the side of the
I'd
boat?
say he's grabbed by, like, the side. And he's kind of...
I don't fuck. Okay, I'm gonna call out to the rest of the crew. Man overboard. We need someone to jump in and grab him now. He cannot swim.
Oh yeah, that's canon. Let me just start making a backup character. Just real quick.
So,
I'm thinking a monk. I don't know. This might be fun.
So,
So nothing.
from
The answer
your
is nothing.
from you guys' perspective, you see Irvin get jerked into the air in the center of this somersault, and he just goes over the side, and you hear the heavy splash of both of these creatures going into the water.
Oh.
Jason,
Hey,
is your turn.
Am I next
What
to
are you
the other
gonna
one
do?
now? Am I on the same side as the
I
two?
will remedy your whole deal on your turn.
Alright, so they flipped over, so the one that I'm tracking is the one that grabbed Irvin, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run over there and I'm just gonna fire at it.
Roll to hit for me.
Don't hit me.
Fuck. That's a natural 1.
He does care. He cares. That's why he missed. He
does.
cares.
I'm panicking because I know this boy can't swim and I kind of do need him.
You could say need all you want.
So,
It's 'cause you care.
Here's what happened in the shock. In the shock of this, you had dropped your crossbow and you picked it up and grabbed it off the ground and ran over, and you press the trigger and nothing happens, and you realize you grabbed his crossbow and it's still jammed.
Fuck. I just throw it overboard.
I'll just go ahead and delete a crossbow from my inventory. You know, my only
fucking-
actual weapon. Delete.
It's fine.
So-
I'm just gonna shout, "Don't worry, Evan, we'll get you another one. You can do magic anyway."
Losing all his air in his comeback.
No, I don't say anything.
So,
He just hears me gurgling.
Yeah. So, on your turn, Pepper, your day's pretty fucked, I'd say. I'd say this is a pretty fucked day for you.
I'm on the side of 2 of the shark things.
You have been catapulted into the water, and currently what is happening is you are next to the other shark, while the shark that has you is kind of spinning like a crocodile would through the water. As you are being swum through the water, okay, I want you to roll me evens or odds and tell them. You know what? Actually, Pepper, evens or odds? I'll roll a d20.
Odds.
Odds.
Odd. I pick even all the time, so I'm gonna
That's
do
a
odd.
3.
Aha.
That's a 3.
Aha.
So, as you were being just spun through the water, something hits your shoulder, and you reflexively grab it, and it's your crossbow. Your jammed crossbow with the bolt still sticking out the side of it.
Great. Great. Super useful.
What are you gonna do on this turn?
Let me just add that back into my inventory.
Ah, fuck. Crossbow, what?
I got hit by a crossbow.
For 17 points of damage. No.
I got bonked in the head. I am gonna cry.
Do you have a stabbing implement?
That's a free action, actually.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna take my free action to cry. The tears are lost in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I try and climb the side of the ship?
You got to get out of the shark's mouth first.
Oh.
Oh fuck! I should have made like a nature check to see if I knew how to get out of a shark's grasp.
Well, guess what I'm about to do? Can I try and like? Can I try and get out?
Yeah, sure. How do you want to do that?
Can I
You
cast?
did just get a crossbow with a bolt in it, so
You know what? Its mouth is open, right? Because it's like clenched on me.
Yeah, its mouth is open. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out of my pouch one of my potions for my spells. I'm gonna shake it really fucking hard. I'm gonna jam it in its gullet. And I'm gonna send a caustic brew right through it. Fuck you.
So does that have a roll to hit?
No, that is
I
a
think
deck
it's
save.
a save.
It's a
yeah.
deck save. And it's grappled onto
Ooh,
me. So
dex.
fuck you.
Okay. Let's hope I rolled a 4. So that's not going to beat your thing no matter what the check is. So yeah. Okay. What does Caustic Brew do?
At the start of each of its turns, it's gonna take some acid damage.
Okay.
Uh,
How much acid damage, if you don't mind me asking?
2d4.
2d4, I believe. Yeah.
2d4.
Or until it uses an action
You
to
have
get rid of
shoved
that.
The issue with that
I shoved a
is you've
liquid,
shoved it into his mouth.
so he can't really get
So
rid of it.
I want you to add another d4 of damage to it.
Oh, look at me.
And I will work on how he's going to get that out of his mouth in a second. But can you imagine just the flippers like so exactly. You do this and it lets out a roar. It doesn't sound like a normal roar you would hear under the water, like bubbles and gurgling. It sounds almost like a lion directly in your ear as it lets go of you. Caustic green liquid pouring out of its mouth as it starts to thrash. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, okay. 3d4. Boop, boop, boop. 11.
Is that with the extra d4?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would like to try to climb
So-
out of here, please.
Okay, so that's gonna be
Well, that's
2
the...
checks, okay?
Yep.
So the first one is going to be, I'd say, athletics, and the second one is going to be dexterity. Grabbing the boat and climbing up the boat, okay?
I get a 10 to grab the boat. It's not enough, is it?
You grab onto the side of it, and the wood slips from your grasp, and it goes farther and farther down. And you are able to grab onto it, but you've grabbed onto it near the back of the ship, where the steering column is, which means you have to climb higher to get up. So what that means is I need you to roll dexterity.
5.
You are not getting up the ship on this turn. You are beaten, bloodied, and
Kind
you're
of drowning.
tired.
I'm kind of drowning,
So-
to be honest, as water is
wee
being
bit,
shoved
yeah.
in my face.
I'm going to... What's your constitution?
So, 14.
I'm going to
think
roll a
it's-
d20.
Okay.
I'm going to just roll a straight d20. And if it is over 14, I'm going to have you take a little bit more damage for drowning.
Yeah, because I was saying
But
it
I'll
probably
let-
doesn't count for the way holding your breath works.
Nope, because water is being funneled
Yeah.
into my face.
Yeah. Because you're struggling.
Cool.
You're holding on to the side of the ship with a dexterity check of 5.
Yeah.
So my reasoning is it's going to take you a minute to get out of the water.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael. Go ahead, Michael. Roll.
So that's going to be exactly a 14.
What
so
does
you're
that
good.
mean? Oh, hey.
You're good. Because I was saying higher than a 14.
So barely. Like everything I do,
So
barely.
in your 6-second turn, you have tossed acid down a shark's gullet, grabbed onto the side of the boat, and Tom cruised your way to get your head just barely out of water.
I am adding
like the-
water back into the ocean as I am spitting seawater out of me.
It is now the shark's turn,
Great.
and
I wonder what's about to happen.
Pepper, you look over the side of the ship, and it starts its turn with the caustic, so it has to
Yeah.
take a damage, right?
So it starts the turn taking that damage that I did before.
Okay, so it's already taken that damage. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it takes it now, as opposed to what I rolled it technically, but whatever.
It is going... I'm gonna roll real quick. Jason this time, evens or odds?
Evens.
Even. Okay, so you see this shark that you put the acid in falling behind the other one and behind the ship. As it's kind of thrashing, you see green and violet kind of mixing together in the water as it is spitting up, trying to make itself vomit. But I did not roll. It did not roll what Jason said, so it's not able to vomit it out right this second. Because I was trying to figure out if it could overcome the pain.
Clean out its
So,
stomach.
one shark is lagging behind while the other one is going to jump up. And I'm going to roll the dexterity for one of the crew members.
One of which we've already lost.
Yeah. So Jason,
Yep.
you're on deck, so you'd be able to see it. The first mate, who is standing next to the captain, he has a sword in his hand, and one of these sharks jumps over the side and grabs onto him, basically over his head as it flips, and jumps into the water. You can pretty safely assume that's it for the first mate.
Okay. So, question about these sharks. How fucking, deadly are they to the average person?
I think yes.
Well, that depends. Can you swim? And can you get out of these things?
I'm gonna, unfurl my manta arms. Technically, I think I could swim.
What are you guys even? What even are you guys? I mean,
It's a
Jesus Christ.
It's
What
a
are you,
very
Hawkman?
long story. It's a very long story how I came to be. I'm very self-conscious about myself.
Well, I'm not going to razz you on that one. That's a fair point. But yes, they're pretty deadly. It's not certain death, but hoo boy,
All right,
hoo boy.
Zen, we're gonna do a little plan here, buddy. I'm gonna go run over and pick my crossbow up. You're gonna help Irvin get up. So my dragon's gonna lean over the edge of the boat and claw his way into the wood to create a sturdy way for him to hold on, and just lean down and try and let
My
Irvin grab him.
fucking ship.
I'm trying to help people here. All right. Here.
I'm gonna need more money from you guys. This is
That's-
renter's insurance right here is what's happening. Renter's
That's
insurance. You understand?
fine. Do you want me to rescue your crew or not?
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, alright, cool. I'm gonna pick up my crossbow and fire at the one that's holding the first mate, which is not the one that is hunter's marked. Or favored foe.
No. No. So, go ahead and roll your crossbow.
That is a 15 to hit.
Trying to remember how armor class works. I always get it mixed
If
up.
it meets, it beats.
If it meets, it beats. Okay.
Yes.
So you shoot your arrow into the side of this creature. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 15 points of damage.
Jesus. Yeah. So you stab into the side of it, into one of the slots you can assume to be its gills, and it thrashes for a moment as the first mate's body floats to the surface. From this distance, you can't tell if he's alive or dead. But he is certainly bleeding.
Alright, first mate's out of the shark's mouth. Somebody come over here and grab him.
Two of the merchants kind of look to their captain for approval before they rush over and toss some rope down and start climbing down the side of the ship. One of them holding onto the rope, the other climbing down because they're professionals.
Look at that. What a concept. Being a professional. Wouldn't know it.
This is the most fantasy we've ever had in this. I'm being a perfectly good professional. So,
Jesus.
So, next up in the order, Pepper.
I'm holding
you
onto
are
the
now
side of the
out
ship.
of the water.
I'm crying.
You are crying. You're holding onto the side of the ship. Roll me dexterity.
And you've got a dragon head, like, a little bit of ways from you, but there for you to grab onto, like, his horn so he can pull you up.
That's a 12.
12 dexterity. That's better than 5. So, it's gonna take your whole movement to get up the side of this ship. So pretty much you've got to be on the edge once you're brought up.
Okay.
The dragon is about halfway down by the time you reach him, and you're able to grab onto one of his horns, and he kind of pulls you up and helps you get over the side. And you kind of fall over the side of the railing, panting and bleeding and sopping wet.
I just look over the edge, and can I see one of them? One of the sharks?
You can see the shark that you wounded.
Yeah. How far away is he from me? Like how?
That's a good question.
Like
He's a
30
ship's length
feet?
away from you.
Like 20 feet?
Sure. Let's
Okay.
call it 30. That seems like a
Okay.
decent...
Fine.
Yeah, it seems accurate. Sure.
I just lean over the edge. There's no potion or anything. I just, like, a mote of fire appears at the edge of my, like, leaning over the edge hand and just fires a firebolt at him.
Roll to hit.
That's a 9. It misses because I'm barely trying.
You shoot it into the water, but you're a little weak from being chomped.
Mm-hmm.
So it hits the resistance of the water and it evaporates into the air.
Can I look over and see the dude who's bleeding?
And
the first mate?
The first mate is on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So first mate is now on starboard, you're on port.
Cool. I just look up at the sky, and I just mutter to myself, I hate the ocean.
You've had some bad experiences on the ocean.
I hate the ocean.
You hear a voice that says, "It hates you too." So
Good. Finally a challenge.
So it's now So what is going to happen is it is now the shark's turn.
Great. Well, that one is going to take damage.
Yes, the one on the right is it's the left. I know which one it is. The one you attacked
Takes
is
4
gonna take
damage.
damage. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Takes
Huh?
4 damage. I rolled like shit.
4 damage.
Yep,
Okay.
wishing for a better roll on that, Jason.
Yeah.
But here we are.
This time I want Pepper to tell me evens or odds.
Evens.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This shark spends its turn voiding its stomach. You see this trail of viscera and blood just go behind this shark as it vomits up this caustic acid you've tossed into its stomach. And it's going to spend its entire turn doing that. So it can't take its turn. It's just getting back to basics.
But it does clear all the bile out of its body.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a gross mix of colors that you see. Kind of like if you spilled oil onto paint and then took a dump on it. Now, Jason, on your side of the ship, this fish is going to have a teensy bit of a vendetta. And it's going to jump out, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
Okay, so what happens is this shark tries to chomp down onto you, but you duck out of the way, and you feel its jaws just clench.
I feel like the wind as it snaps its jaws.
Yes. I'm going to give you an opportunity attack. Because
Alright.
it's going to be moving out of your melee range.
Just because I want to do something cool, I'm going to, like, reach for my short sword and just pull it out and try and slash it across the bottom of its stomach.
Roll to hit.
That is a 17 to hit.
Do your damage, bud.
It takes 8 points of slashing damage as I, like, just take the short sword across it.
It just screams. It screams out as you cut into it. You said 8 points?
Yep.
Okay.
Are they still
It
alive?
yells out as you
Fuck.
cut into it. Both of them are bloodied.
Ugh. Holy shit.
They both go into the water, and they're both on the port side now, so they're both on the left.
With me. Great.
And that is their turn.
Alright.
Jason, what are you gonna do?
Alright, we're going to put the short sword up, grab the crossbow back out, and we're going to run over, and the one that just finished excising its stomach, I'm going to shoot at with the crossbow.
He's easy to see. There's a line leading up to him. Go ahead.
For a 27 to hit.
Fuck me. Are you a ranger?
Yes.
What the hell? I forgot you were a ranger. I forgot entirely you were a ranger. I thought you
Yeah.
were something cool.
No.
Woof.
No, so I have a +4 to my
That's
dexterity.
impressive.
I took my fighting style, which is archery, which gives me another +2 to hit. So that's already at a +8. Plus I have the +1 crossbow, so I'm at a +9 to hit.
My god.
And then I'm going to bonus action command Zen to let him use his reaction to light my crossbow bolt on fire as it leaves the crossbow. So we're going to have a D10, a D6, and a D4 of piercing damage, and then another D6 of fire damage.
Go ahead and roll all of those. I'm going to trust that you just told me the truth because you threw a lot of information at me at once.
We've got the D6 from Hunter's Mark, the D4 from Favored Foe, the D10 for the crossbow, and the D6 for Zen's, what's it called? Infused Strike.
Jesus.
So
Roll those for me.
So he's going to take 18 points of piercing damage and 5 points of fire damage. As soon as my crossbow bolt leaves, you just watch as it ignites into a flaming missile.
It ignites and streams through the air with this kind of smokeless fire. And Irvin, you're still like over the edge watching. Not all the way over the edge, obviously. You've got like your head over the edge to peek over,
And to vomit seawater.
and you see this firebolt just cut a hole through the water and slice into this thing as it's jerking and it's moving, and suddenly it goes still as it floats farther down into the ocean. So you've still got a one shark left.
I just muttered to myself, yay.
Alright, that's one down. Tend to the wounded, make sure everyone's good.
Fuck you.
Someone immediately comes over to Irvin because he looks super fucking wounded.
You good, buddy?
No.
One of the merchants is gonna sit down and start muttering something.
They have healing
A
magic.
prayer of sorts, and his eyes are gonna light up yellow as his hands do the same, and you are going to heal for...
Wait, not me. What about the one that's unconscious and bleeding?
Which, you mean the first mate?
Yeah.
He's not on the ship yet.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
They
bringing
went down
him
to
up.
get him.
Oh, that's right.
So you are gonna heal for
Why am I trying to deny this
9
healing?
points of health.
Yay.
Uh-huh.
I'm
What's
I'm
your
better.
HP at now?
I'm at 21.
Look at you.
I just cough up a little bit more
So
blood and I
he
wipe my
quickly
mouth.
rushes to the other... The person who healed you rushes to the other side of the ship to help pull up the rope that the merchant is pulling up. And it is your turn now. No. Yes. No.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. No.
It is. Because it's after
Yes.
me, and
It
then
is
it's Pepper
Pepper's
and the
turn.
Sharks.
Yes.
Pepper
Yes, it
and
is
the
Pepper's
sharks.
turn. I knew that from the start. I never questioned it. Go ahead.
Pepper and the Sharks. It's the new Benny and the Jets remix.
I hate you.
I hate
go
me
ahead.
too. You hate me. I hate me. Just the same thing. I'm just gonna throw another firebolt. I'm just like, ugh. I
Go ahead,
hate
roll the
this
hit.
fucking ocean. Just, That's a 9. It's a 9 to hit.
No. Once again, it sizzles upon re-entry.
I just go,
You-
fuck you, water.
No! Water! My one weakness!
Apparently. You know, since I can't swim. It's a bit of a weakness,
Yeah,
I'd say.
why would you make that canon? That's on you, bud.
I know. For sure.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, boy.
so are you gonna do anything else on this turn?
I'm gonna get away from the edge. I'm just gonna roll over towards the middle,
Uh-huh.
just so I'm not
Okay.
staring at the shark.
And you're laying down on the ground?
Mm-hmm. I'm being as flat as possible.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else, or are you gonna
I am one with the dex.
I'm just
Starfish.
gonna put my shield up right in front of me. I'm gonna, like, hide behind it.
Okay, I like that. I like that strategy.
I'm turtling.
This shark once again is going to jump out of the water.
Don't hit me. Don't hit
And
me. I'm so inconspicuous.
it is aiming for. It is aiming for the person who is helping pull up the ropes.
Uh-oh.
Now you guys have seen this happen a few times. I'd like you. What's?
Nature?
I'd like you to roll a wisdom check to see if you'd be able to understand the timing of these things by this point.
It's a 10.
16.
So, Irvin, you've seen this happen a couple times. You've been grabbed by it.
I'll say I was in one of
You-
them.
Yeah, you have a pretty good understanding at this
I
point
have
of
first-hand
how
knowledge.
quickly they move, how they move, that sort of thing. I am going to give you the chance to make one attack out of your turn. If you can land a hit, the shark isn't going to even make the check. to see if he can get this guy.
Since he's in midair, could I hit him with a poison spray?
How far does poison spray go?
10 feet.
Sure. I'd say sure.
Make a con
I don't know
It's
if that's
probably, like, right at
accurate,
the edge
but
of
I'm gonna say sure for the sake of it's a cool idea.
Make a con save.
Okay.
As his
That
mouth is open
going-
as he's going to bite this guy, he's just gonna hit a fucking cloud of poison. Cough that up, you bitch.
Oof. 11?
No.
Okay, roll damage.
10 poison damage.
Cool. What color is this poison?
It is like a dark green. Like a forest
So
green.
you shoot this miasma up into the air, and this shark basically goes directly into this fart cloud you've sent out.
Mhm. Yep.
And you hear it cough and go, "Oh no!" No, you
Suck farts, asshole.
You see it spin as it hits this to try and grab the guy, and you hear this odd little choking sound and a thunk as the shark hits the side of the ship and is going to take a little bit of damage from that. I'm gonna say a D6 for hitting the railing. That sounds fair, right?
Sure.
That sounds
5
about right.
damage. It slams into the side of the railing, and you hear the wood splinter a bit as it rolls over the side of the ship. It is now Jason's turn.
Is it on the ship or is it like still on the side?
It is is falling into the water at the very beginning of your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run over and try to shoot it,
Okay.
and I'll
Roll to
bonus
hit.
action change my hunter's mark onto it.
Okay.
That is a
hunter's mark.
dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Ooh, that's good damage. He's going to take 16 points of piercing damage.
Jesus. You shoot your bolt into the side of this, and once again, it lets out a roar. And this time, Jason, from the surface, you can hear it. It doesn't sound muddied by the water. It doesn't sound like a gurgle. It is a roar, for sure. It is a little farther away, but you can hear it clearly. And it is going to swim farther down into the ocean and disappear into the depths as the first mate is dragged back over the side, spitting up blood and breathing very raggedly.
Cool.
All right.
So they both
I'm
fuck
gonna
off?
go over to Irvin and like just help him sit up a little bit.
So both the sharks fucked off?
One of the sharks died, the other one fucked off.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You good?
No.
How's the ocean treating you?
I fucking hate this place.
Well, we've got a while longer on it, I think. So
It doesn't matter what fucking plane we're on. It doesn't matter what fucking continent. It doesn't matter what ocean.
I'm gonna help him up and like put his arm around my shoulder and just drag him to like. Is there like a chair or something on the deck or somewhere he can lean up against, like the mast?
I just lean up
I
against the
don't know
mast.
if they'd have. Yeah, I don't think they have chairs on the deck of a ship.
No.
That's
I
fair.
think that's a dangerous place to put chairs.
Yeah, it's
So I'm just gonna kind of take him over to the mast and let him lean up on the mast.
I just grab my crossbow and I just hit it against the side of the mast until it unjams.
Yeah, you're able to do that. It's unjammed now. It is a bit waterlogged, but nothing
And a bit
that
like
would damage
dented
it.
because I smashed it. I'm just angry.
I'm gonna go over and check on the first mate as well. How's he doing?
Do a medicine check. See if you can figure that out.
Which one medicine?
Medicine is a skill, right?
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
used...
medicine's a skill. I just need to check what it is.
You've had me
That's
do
a
it.
5.
Oh, that's right. I made you do that. That's right. 5.
Yeah.
he looks pretty fucking bad.
Okay.
He looks pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I don't understand like normal people biology, so not
But
a good help here.
he's being helped by the two orcs that went down to grab him. He's an what's the name of the bird people?
Aarakocra.
Aarakocra? No. Yeah, he's an Aarakocra. And he's not looking very good, but he's being tended to by the two orcs. And as repairs are happening and people are being healed by the ship doctor, the captain comes over to you two and stares at you guys for a moment before reaching out and handing you each a coin purse and then walking away. And she has returned your rental fee.
Oh.
We didn't even we never
Yeah, we
actually
didn't
got
even-
told what our rental fee was. So cool.
Yeah.
Oh, your rental fee was gonna. I was just gonna take 30 off each of you.
Okay.
But
All
You
right.
know,
Um,
we help save her crew, so that's fair.
Yeah.
yep.
I hate this. I hate
Um,
everything about this.
I'm
I
going
hate
to
the
give
ocean.
her 5 gold back to pay for repairs.
She is going to give you 2 gold back,
Okay.
and she's gonna walk away.
I say fuck your bartering.
All right, look, I was just trying to be nice.
No, I know. This is directed at both of you.
Well,
I'm sorry,
The captain
I'm
gives you a little
grumpy.
bit of a stink eye, but
I'm a little
the captain
grumpy.
gives you a bit of a stink eye, but
'Cause
but
I almost
she,
died.
She nods. She nods and she kind of points to her shoulder, and she's got similar scars around her shoulder.
Oh, she's seen it before.
To the ones that are now forming on your side.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
But one by one you just ow. And as repairs and healing is taking place, night falls as the sun sets over the southern horizon. Yes?
yes.
Yes, William
Yes.
Shatner.
I remembered it for a whole hour. Look at me. And as the sun is setting in the direction you're heading, you can see a faint blue light on the horizon. And the ship's doctor, who is kind of washing off his hands and looking over the side of the ship, he turns to you guys and goes, "So that's where you're heading?"
Yep. Glowing magic
Yep.
water.
All right. Well, you better take a nice long rest tonight.
Oh, I plan on it.
Yeah, anything we should know
Yeah.
about this area?
Magic
I
fucky water.
would I would not look down in the water.
Cool. Well, we have to. We
It's
have
as
to.
simple as
So
that.
cool.
Kind of have to, so.
So super dope.
Well, we'll be here to keep an eye on you guys, I suppose.
Alright.
So if
Great.
you feel something, say something.
Will do.
Very good.
I hate you.
That wasn't even that bad. Come on, Pepper.
If
Um,
you see something, say something. Fuck you.
If you feel something, say something. So
That's worse. That means something's already happened.
You two are sailing out towards the gleaming sea as night takes hold, and you are gonna take a long rest and get ready for next time.
Woo!
Yay!
Pepper almost died again.
All right,
What a concept.
Pepper is alive. Everybody's alive.
Jay, place
All
your
right.
bets, kids. Is Pepper gonna die?
It's a good thing we all have
Place
backup
your
characters.
bets. Will Pepper ever say he likes the ocean?
No.
No.
In real life or in D&D, no.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next week. All
Mhm.
things going as we plan.
Mhm.
But we'll see you guys next week.
Exactly.
With the final episode of this little thing.
Wee.
Yep.
Wee.
All right.
So,
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
bye everybody.